The Ding Dong Bells celebrated their 10-year anniversary today over at the Recreation Hall, and we were there for all of the festivities.
But right now, let's take a look at the calendar of events here at OBG.
The finest and most modern golf cart sales and service agency you'll find anywhere is now located just 1 mile south of Orange Blossom Gardens, Lake County Golf Carts. Our brand new facility specializes in the #1 selling golf cart in Orange Blossom Gardens, the Club Car. And to keep your new club car running like new, Lake County Golf Carts maintains a complete parts and service department. Stop in and see for yourself why we're first in sales, first in service, first in owner satisfaction. Lake County Golf Carts.
All the shrimp I can eat for $9.95? Whoever owns this place must be crazy.
Gio's is it.
Phase 3 has been under construction for a while, so we decided to go over and see what progress has been made. Sharon talked to Richard Gallup about the progress they are making and what businesses will be moving in the near future. We'll also find out more about the particular items that make La Plaza Grande so unique.
I'm Sharon Misavage here with an OBG construction update. We're here at La Plaza Grande Phase 3, and joining me today is Mr. Richard Gallup, who works in the purchasing department that ordered many of the detailed items that we see around La Plaza Grande here. Richard, can you tell us about some of the fine detail work here? Why don't we start with the murals?
Well, the murals that we have here were designed by Sharon Morris, and she worked with Patty Mills. Patty Mills is from Lake Hamilton. It's over near the Tampa area. She is an artist that does this sort of thing. We located her through other businesses. She does this sort of thing for Cypress Gardens. She has done it for public stores. She and her family, it's a family-owned and run business. Her husband and sons are the ones that actually install these things after she paints them, each and every individual tile. We might look at this one around the corner over here that Sharon had her design with the pool, the fountain that we see over here. This is the same fountain and the arcade area. So we're looking at a little bit of come to lifeness, you might say, right here.
Realistic.
Yeah.
Where did the idea come from for the other mural?
The other mural it is, I'm sure, Sharon traveled to Mexico to pick up many of the notions, the artistic things that are hanging on the wall inside and outside of La Plaza Grande. She, I'm sure, saw this in her travels somewhere.
Now the fountain is very beautiful, and it's a highlight of La Plaza Grande here. Tell us how this came about.
Well, working on a management level for Orange Blossom Gardens, I procured this from Kenneth Lynchen's son out of Connecticut. The fountain, armature, the pump, all of these things that make it a working reality all came from the same area. They are a company that makes this sort of thing, statues, finials, all stonework. And we got that from Connecticut. It took about 2 months to make. They make these as you order them.
The benches and the waste baskets go together so nicely. That was all planned, I'm sure.
Yes, it was. Let's talk about the benches a minute. The benches, we got those from Bench Manufacturing Company out of Boston, and the benches on each end of it, you might look and see when you people are coming into the arcade area, as we call it here, you might look at the ends of it, because it does say La Plaza Grande right on the end. And we had to pay extra bucks to get that put on there, and it kind of adds a nice little feature there. However, now let's talk about the waste baskets. The waste baskets, we looked for about a year for the waste baskets, only to not find either it wasn't made out of the right material, or it wasn't what design, you know, to go with the facade in here, the Spanish design. So what we ended up doing was finally we had the people right here at Orange Blossom Gardens make and manufacture themselves the waste baskets. Alex Klom, who is a metal sculpturist, lives in Ocala. Alex is the one that is responsible for the metal work on this, and all the metal work you see here at La Plaza Grande. Alex Klom, he and his family came from Alex Klom and Sons out of Hawaii. And there are only 2 people in the Sweets catalog, which is a shopping catalog for construction people, that's nationally known, that are in there under metal sculpturing, and he is one of them. He and his brother Jack do this out of their workshop in Ocala, where they have moved to from Hawaii.
Before we leave this area, I can't help but be struck about the enthusiasm that management has taken and has with this project, La Plaza Grande.
You're right. I mean, they really have approached this on that sort of level. The Spanish design that you see here, everyone is asking, well, why is it here? Why have you taken this design? Why this facade? You know, and a lot of people have wondered. Now, the real reason is because we like this design in this area. Some people have mentioned St. Augustine has this design, and that was the original one in this area. So for this area, this part of the country, you know, it fits in. We have not been cheap on anything, as anyone can see. And the reason there is because, well, first of all, I mean, we owe it to the residents out here. It's their community. It's their shopping center. And we're here for the long pull. I mean, we're here because we're going to stay. I mean, this is it. This is home. And so why not? You know, we're going to enjoy it as well as they will.
Thank you, Richard. Now let's go and use OBG's first elevator and take a peek at the businesses upstairs.
Okay.
Richard, can you tell us what the businesses will be upstairs and downstairs in this building?
Well, the downstairs level, on this end down here, we're going to have La Grande Gifts, will be a gift shop with all kinds of gifts in it. On the far end down there will be Grandma's Hand fabric shop that will have all kinds of notions and so on and so forth in there. Up here, we're going to have crematorium. We're going to have law offices of Macklin Burnsed's attorney, which in that same area will be Orange Blossom Gardens Realty, and they will be sharing the same receptionist, but they'll have separate offices. Also, down on the far north end down here, we will have Strong Financial Services, which is Ray Strong. He is temporarily waiting until he gets in here down at the Lake Insurance office right now, doing taxes there until he gets in here.
Well, that takes a look at Phase 3, and there are two new things coming in very soon, not too far away from here, right?
That's right. Right after Phase 3, we're going to do Phase 4 and 5, which are going to be opening soon down here, and that's what I'm here for. And let's go down there and take a look at them, okay?
Okay. Now we're here at Phase 4 and 5 of La Plaza Grande, and this will be the laundromat.
That's right. This is Phase 5 of the laundromat. The people will be able to use this as soon as we can get it open, which we think will be right around March 1. This is certainly, if you take a look at it, probably the most beautiful laundromat that I think anybody has ever seen.
Up ahead of us will be the hardware store that you will be operating, is that correct?
That's right, and this is the real reason that I am here at Orange Blossom Gardens and La Plaza Grande to work in and manage the La Plaza Appliance, the Orange Blossom Hardware, and the garden shop that has the greenhouse and greens, so on and so forth in there. But I'll tell you what, we can talk about that a little later on if you want.
Will do. Thank you very much for joining me today. And that takes this look at the OBG update on the construction. For WOBG TV, Sharon Misavage.
All the shrimp I can eat for $9.95. Whoever owns this place must be crazy.
Dios is it.
Sharon, now with Phase 3, now this is just one of many upcoming programs we're going to have about that, right?
That's right, Kevin. We are going to have more updates as the construction continues here at OBG. We're going to just be bringing you, the next one that's coming up is the appliance hardware store and the garden shop. We're going to go over there. We're going to shoot the store before it opens and show you how everything's done, talk about that. We'll probably be talking with Mr. Gallup again on that, at least for the hardware or the appliance store part of it.
I understand there's going to be a big grand opening for the hardware store, is that right?
That's right. Again, we're going to have, go over there on their grand opening day. They're going to have raffles, giveaways of all kinds, some really nice stuff to give away too, from what I understand. Probably also look for teasers ads, if you know what those are, in the Sun paper, and more announcements on WOBG TV for those openings.
Well, that'll be good. You know what I liked the best about that was the Spanish motif that was there. It really looks good out there.
The way they planned the entire La Plaza Grande and all the new buildings here, it's going to be really nice, I think.
Okay, well, good. That looks good. Well, thanks, Sharon. And to some OBG announcements, Edie Adams will be in concert here at Orange Blossom Gardens on Tuesday, February 24th. If you are interested in going, then you can get some tickets at the recreation office. The cost is $7 per person and $8 at the gate.
In the Trips and Tours update, there is only one seat left for the Silver Spurs Rodeo, which will be held on February 22nd. And there are still 11 seats left for the Mark II Dinner Theater presentation of The Boyfriend on March 19th. If you would like to go to either of these events, then contact the Recreation Department as soon as possible. Senior Media is sponsoring a health fair on Saturday, February 21st in the Recreation Hall. Exhibitors will be from various medical facilities, and they will be there to consult you on any medical questions you might have.
Some of the exhibitors will include Lake Medical Center in Leesburg, the Body Shop in Bellevue, and Senior Care Medical Services of Central Florida, which, by the way, provides highly effective pain relief programs for patients suffering from chronic backache, arthritis, rheumatism, and headaches. Leesburg Regional Medical Center will also be there, as well as AmeriLife and Health Services.
Also, Leesburg Nursing Center and Home Support Systems will be there. These exhibitors will be providing such things as free blood pressure testing. There will be a variety of different services and consultations available.
Senior Media will be providing the refreshments, and all this starts at 10 a.m. and will run until 2 p.m. And we hope everyone can join Senior Media and the Health Fair exhibitors this Saturday, February 21st, for all of the fun.
The Ding Dong Bells had their 10th anniversary card party this afternoon. They had a raffle with many gift items to give away. There was a large crowd that showed up to spend the afternoon playing all kinds of card games. I went over to the Recreation Hall to talk with Pearl Albright about the anniversary party this afternoon.
We're here in the Recreation Hall with Pearl Albright of the Ding Dong Bells, and they're having a 10th anniversary card party today, Pearl, is that right?
That's right.
And it's 10 years you've been doing this.
Yes, 10 years ago we started with a small group, and we've enlarged to about 14 members in the Ding Dongs.
That's great. Now, why the card party? Tell us a little bit about that.
We use the card party to make money to help buy instruments and to help pay for the gas as we go from place to place playing.
And you're giving away a lot of gifts today.
We have a lot of beautiful gifts that we give away. We have 2 tables. The one table is for the door prizes. The other table is the special drawings.
What are some of the larger gifts that you're going to give away today at the raffle?
Well, we have out front 2 dogs in a bed, which we feel is about the ultimate of prizes right now. But we have, well, there's a whole set of cutlery here. There are pictures, pillows, quite a number of things.
Now, the Ding Dong Bells have 10 years under their belt. We're going to keep going for how much longer?
Well, I hope they can keep going for a long time.
Do you need more members all the time?
We'd like to have some members who are musically inclined. They do not have to read music, but we need members who are musically inclined and are willing to give 1 day a week for practice.
Are there any particular instruments that you're interested in, you need right now?
Well, we have a guitar that's waiting for someone to pick up and play. We can use most any instrument that they play.
A big turnout today here at the card party.
Yes, we have a large turnout.
Is this what you expected?
Oh yes, we usually figure on about 200 people.
All right. Thank you very much, Pearl.
Thank you.
And good luck with your Ding Dong Bells. From everybody here at Senior Media, we would like to congratulate the Ding Dong Bells on 10 years of performing around OBG and the Lake County area. Now let's take a look at one of their recent practices.
Steak and all the shrimp I can eat for just $11.95? Whoever owns this place must be crazy.
Tio's is it.
In OBG sports, the OBG men's softball team played their rainout game of this past Monday against the Holiday Travel Park team today. And Holiday Travel Park came away with a 13-7 victory. We'll have more on the game tomorrow night on Friday's edition of Sunset Over the Gardens. In other sports, there was a ladies scramble golf tournament yesterday at the executive course, and taking first place honors in Flight A was the team of Alice Yakokowitz, Leona Stapleton, Dorothy McCabe, and Mary Warlow. They came in first with a round of 61. In Flight B, the winning team shot a round of 65, and the team members included Marie Roberts, Katie Wright, Betty McFree, and Alice Oschlager. They shot a round of 65. And in Flight C, the winning team shot a round of 71, and the team members were Mary Arders, Irma Hodeker, Mary Nollis, and Nancy Aiello. Also remember that the OBG Ladies Golf Association will have their spring luncheon on March 25th at Squires 3 Restaurant. Sign up for this event will be in the Recreation Hall. There was a horseshoe tournament held today against the Blue Parrot Park, and the OBG men won the tournament by the score of 11-5. All of the horseshoe players on the OBG team did well, and for once they did not have to battle the wind that has been hampering them for every horseshoe tournament they've played in. Their next match will be against the Mid-Florida Lakes horseshoe team on February 23rd at 1 p.m. Indoors today, there was a billiards tournament, and Bill Willett and John Young were the winners, winning 4 out of 5 matches for first place honors. And in OBG Major Lanes Mixed League in Ocala, the Scrappers are atop the league with a 61-27 record. 4 in a row is in second, just 4.5 games back. And in individual honors, Al Magnek had the high game set with a set score of 537. And that takes a look at sports around the Gardens. And now let's see who's celebrating their birthdays and anniversaries and meet some newcomers here at OBG.
I'm Doreen Brownfield.
And I'm Jim Brownfield, her husband. We came here from Hendersonville, North Carolina, and I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan, and my wife is originally from Brisbane, Australia.
Where is your home in the Gardens, Doreen?
We live at 131 Truman Avenue.
And how did you find out about Orange Blossom Gardens?
I think through a magazine.
Through one of the magazines that had the advertisement.
Yes.
Jim, what made you decide to move here to Orange Blossom Gardens?
Because they offered free golf.
That was a big plus in your book, huh? Yeah. What has been your favorite aspect so far of Orange Blossom Gardens?
Well, I think mainly that most of the people are friendly, or all of them are friendly, and everyone seems to enjoy it here, so I think we will also.
Doreen, do you have any favorite hobbies?
Well, I like to garden, and that's about all.
About all. Jim, do you have any favorite hobbies?
Well, I like to fish and play golf.
And there's plenty of that around here.
Yes.
Yeah. Doreen, how many children and grandchildren do you have?
We have 3 children, 1 girl and 2 boys, and 4 grandchildren, all girls.
Doreen, what did you do for employment before you moved to Orange Blossom Gardens?
Well, when we lived in Detroit, I worked at the J.L. Hudson Company, and then when we moved to Hendersonville, I worked in a jewelry store.
And Jim, what did you do for employment?
Well, I was a purchasing agent. Worked for Ford and for Chrysler and for the Army. And the last 12 years in Hendersonville, I was a real estate broker.
How do you like your home so far here in the Gardens?
Fine. Fine.
What's your favorite aspect of the homes here?
Well, I think mainly what I like is they're all well kept. Streets are clean. You don't see a lot of trash laying around or old cars and things like that. Everything seems to be well organized.
Doreen, have you traveled any places of interest around the United States or abroad?
Well, yes. Having been born in Australia, I've been back there a couple of times and seen quite a bit of the South Pacific.
3 years ago, we took a cruise to New Zealand, and she went also to Australia, and we stopped in Venezuela, Panama, Acapulco, Los Angeles, San Francisco, Honolulu, Fiji, and then Auckland.
So you've been a lot of places.
Took us 5 months to go and come back.
Well, thank you both very much, and welcome to Orange Blossom Garden.
Thank you very much.
In OBG announcements, the Weight Management Club will present Rob Huffman as a guest speaker on Friday, March 6th in the Recreation Hall at 9 a.m. The topic of discussion will be nutritional guidance, nutritional labeling, and weight control. All residents of OBG are welcome to attend free of charge. Please contact the Recreation Department at 753-0637.
The Orange Blossom Square Dance Club will hold a dance this Sunday, February 22nd from 8 p.m. until 10 p.m. The guest caller will be Junior Bledstow from Orlando, and it is Cherry Pie Night, so come join the Orange Blossom Squares for an evening of fun.
The Orange Blossom Hills Men's Golf Association will have their second annual dinner on Tuesday, March 3rd. This event will be held in the Recreation Hall. There will be beer and soda served from 5:30 until 6:30 p.m. with dinner to follow promptly at 6:30 p.m.
The Orange Blossom Hills Golf and Country Club is going to have a Shamrock Fling on Saturday, March 14th in the Recreation Hall from 7 p.m. until 11 p.m. Dress shall be casual, and the dancing will be performed by the Night Owls. The cost will be $8 per person and are on sale at the OB Hills Pro Shop. All members and overnight guests are invited to attend.
A lot of things going on with the Orange Blossom Hills.
There are two right in a row there.
I'll tell you. More announcements. The Lake County Medical Center, which is a health fair exhibitor, will be having an open house on Sunday, February 22nd from 1 until 4 p.m. If you are interested, you are invited to stop by their open house.
Toontown and Lake Square Mall would like us to announce that they will be having a free organ concert. The concert will feature Don Baker, who is a well-known organist. This concert will be at 2:30 p.m. on Sunday, February 22nd.
The Leesburg Chamber of Commerce needs volunteer traffic controllers for next week's Mega Bass Tournament. For more information, you can contact Chet Blackman at 326-8300.
And Kevin, next week you're going to be going on a trip on Monday, right?
Yeah, I've got a couple of trips going on Monday and Friday. Monday, me and roving correspondent Dale McCullum are going on a fishing trip. We're going to be, that's one of the trips and tours, and we'll be gone all day, so that ought to be a lot of fun. So we're really looking forward to that. And then on Friday, we're going, it's like a preempt to all of the baseball games coming up, spring training games. We're going to see the Detroit Tigers training camp, and we're going to go visit with all the players, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
That all sounds like a lot of fun. You're going to get to meet some of the players.
That's right. And I'm a Detroit Tigers fan, so I'm ready for it. So it should be it should be a lot of fun. So don't forget to tune in tomorrow morning for Sharon Savage with TV Bingo. I'm Kevin Coughlin. Good night.
Have a good night, everybody.